Adam and Eve, you know this.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, but it come back to what you said.
Every hour upon the hour, me seek power. Every hour upon the hour, me devour. Every hour upon the hour, rise like a tower. That a willpower, that a willpower, that a willpower, willpower. That a willpower, that a willpower, that a willpower.
The Great Realization is now available on Amazon, a transformative guide to personal growth, resilience, and mastering life's challenges with wisdom and strength. In this powerful book, Carlos shares profound lessons on overcoming the victim mentality and cultivating self-respect, navigating relationships and handling rejection with grace, setting boundaries, making sacrifices, and embracing change to achieve lasting success. Addressing universal themes like guarding your heart, managing betrayal, fostering integrity, and pushing beyond personal limits, The Great Realization equips readers with actionable tools for positive transformation. Whether you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or uncertain, this book reminds you that life's challenges don't define you. Your response does. It's a must-read for anyone ready to reclaim control and create the life they deserve.
Welcome to the 15th episode of Willpower. I am your host, Carlos Brown. And yes, remember, forget my book, The Great Realization, now available on Amazon. This book will inspire and improve your life. Believe me, this is a life changer. All right, so get your copy, now available on Amazon, ebook format, paperback format, and yes, ebook format. All right, so for this episode, we'll continue from where we left off in episode 14. I am here with recording artist, international recording artist, I must say, producer and video editor, Dominant.
Man, blessings.
Yes, so we'll pick up from where we left off.
Yeah, man, for real.
All right, and the last episode where we left off, we did basically talk about females and them
women
attitude.
Yeah, and if it's inspired by social media.
Yeah, and may I ask if you think the way most of these modern day females act and under or behave, if you think they are inspired by social media.
Yeah,
and you say yes.
Yeah, man, highly influenced by social media. Yeah. That's why it's important to grow your kids offline. Yeah. That's why that's important. Because when them grow and see, and even having a girl now and she watching social media and see other stuff what other couples are doing, and then she might become envious of them and start comparing her relationship to those, which half of the time it's all fake for just the media,
Yeah, that is so true. So basically, you say most of these females see certain fake relationships online. See certain fake relationship online and think that it's true. And bring the same attitude into them personal relationship at home.
Yeah, because them get convinced say John cry Kim on jet ski and her man not do that, and she say other men flossing money at women and going to hotels, vacations, she become envious one those, then you know, she start looking for other potential relationship with other persons, you know, ruin her relationship because of what them see online. Yeah.
And also, what I realize is that them talk to you based upon what them see. Some of them reality show here, if you watch them, you notice how the female them talk to the man or communicate with the man.
Yeah.
Very masculine. You know? Yeah, them communicate with the man very masculine, talk to the man very masculine, like nothing is feminine about them.
Well, them say them independent, so.
And then I realize that some of these females pick up the same attitude and deal with them man the very same. So I really think that most of them is highly influenced by these social media.
True.
And cable reality TV shows.
Reality TV shows, you know, Kim Kardashian's Real Housewife of Atlanta and them stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
And like me just say,
Fake lifestyle.
you can't even go too hard on them because in a today society, you know, no win.
You can't win with a woman in a today's society.
You know, no win. So you can't even go too hard on them. You have to just focus on yourself and continue bettering yourself.
Yeah, it'll be like always put yourself first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you feel like it is too much and you can't take no more, I think that's the time you just cut it off, because a man can only take so much nagging, so much disrespect,
Yeah.
you know, so much sleepless nights, etc. So at some point, when you can't take no more, you just have to
Sleepless
cut it
nights.
off. Sleepless nights. Some men have sleepless nights.
Like your woman cause if you have sleepless nights.
Some men, yes.
Damn, and you bear that.
Some men do go through that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, sometimes you have relationships go through phases, and you know, it can take a toll upon, you know, one of your partners. So yeah.
Most definitely. So I just think that a man needs to find a woman that he's compatible with. And
That's very difficult nowadays. You know? Yeah, I've got to run a survey.
very difficult nowadays.
Yeah, man, very difficult, man. I've got to run a wide survey, you know, to find compatibility. Because these females these days, you know, the majority, not all females, but the majority, you know, yeah, they all want the same thing. They don't want to build with anybody. You know, yeah.
Yeah, and back to what I said, that every woman need a man. And you did ask me why. Me tell you, you know,
Yeah.
we physically stronger than them, yes. And some would argue the fact that we are also mentally stronger than females. You know, some women would say no.
Mentally stronger than females, but they
Yeah.
said females most likely to live
What's
longer.
your take on that?
They said females is more likely to live longer in an apocalypse. They take longer to fold.
Or should I say, when I say mentally stronger, harder to persuade than a woman? Do you think a woman is more easier to persuade than a man?
Persuade meaning be tricked?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, some of the times, it's not really trick. Them get trick, you know. Sometimes them just hear what them want. You know, it just happens that whosoever tell them what them want to hear did a lie. But if you really look upon it, if it was true, them did actually want that. Because if she doesn't, no matter what you tell her, she can't be persuaded because she just don't want that. Make sense?
Say that again.
I say sometimes they're not persuaded, them they just want what them want to hear. It just happens that sometimes the person will tell them what they want to hear was lying.
Right.
Yeah. But if she really don't want none of that stuff, she can't be persuaded.
She cannot be persuaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see your take on it.
Yeah.
I personally do believe though that women are easily persuaded than a man.
Yeah, give me like an example. Like what you mean? So
Adam and Eve, you know this.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, but it come back to what you said about them what them want to hear. But at the same time,
Adam and Eve kinda deep still, you know.
Yeah, that's very deep. But at the same time, that's being persuaded. I mean, tell them what they want to hear, and them go along with the program.
I don't think Eve did want hear nothing at all, cause you know Eve pretty much never really know anything. You get what I say? So it'll be like, you know, a snake as what them say that come to Eve and you know give her the apple as what them did say him probably pick her cherry.
Was she warned though? So God never tell them say don't eat off of the tree there.
There was nothing there where she
him say it to the two of them.
Yeah?
Him say it to Adam and Eve at the same time.
I said the snake just show her something what she never know. Give her something what she never yet feel. You get what I say? So whatever the snake makes she experience, when she experience that now, she get like, she know it now. So she be like, all right, so now I have a choice, I want that.
Right, so she was persuaded.
Well, if she was
to go against God's will, which was to avoid eating from the forbidden.
Well, may I say that kind of deep. That kind of deep, because as may I say, these girls these days, they would have known what on the other side. Eve never know. You know, Eve never know. But once she see what really run, you know, she just say, all right, cool. We just make Adam know what I'm going. You see me?
But there are many more examples, though. You know.
That one is still.
Well, the imperialists, countries think that them should always have the last say and whatever them say goes. So I do think that a lot of leaders would like to do more for the people, the citizens of their country, but
the consequences. You know?
Yeah. Them just now go against what the imperialists say.
Yeah, man, because you know you have to be protected, you know. And you know sometimes going through that it's hard to trust people. You know? And you know. That's why most leaders who actually go up against the imperialists, as you say, fall. Because, you know, the trust thing, and, you know, sometimes when everybody are real fair, you say, all right, everybody good with me then, and drop your guard, and then that's it.
Yeah, but you do have some leaders who um, take the aid money and live lavishly from the aid money that them get from
and sacrifice the country.
yeah, big vehicle. You may even see where one of them are staying at $75,000 a night hotel. 75
US?
US per night.
Okay. Per night.
Per night.
Away in another hotel.
And then him go ask for aid. Yeah. I think he was there for a forum or a meeting, and then him got a meeting and asked for aid. look upon that. Eh?
Makes sense. I'll look out for himself.
He might look out for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like leaders like that we come down.
Yeah, man.
Come down. That get that well put aside, you know what I'm saying?
The people of the country have the say, you know. Remember, the people decide who lead, you know. Not the leaders. That's always a fact, you know, until the people realize that then, you know.
Yeah, the people decide who lead, but most of these elections are rigged. And leaders are put into power, puppet leaders.
Placed.
Yes, so
Plans.
many of these election is just a face card.
Facade.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
if you make it look like the proper protocols are taking place.
That's a case. That's a case. Then the system the system no rigged then, man. Oh, you gotta escape that. Well, riot. Not just riot, protest. Serious protest too. You know? Yeah, man. Cause damn. Yeah, man, protest, man.
Yeah, protest I think is a part of changing the narrative.
Yeah.
But I also think holding leaders accountable is the next part. The protest is one thing, you know, but holding them accountable, meaning make them come to the forefront and explain certain things.
Make them explain.
You know, show me how you arrive at certain things, you know. For example,
calculations and, you know,
yeah, for example,
the whole blueprint.
Yeah, for example, you go into politics, poor, and then in 4 years you're a millionaire.
4 years? It take that long?
1 year, 2 years, you're a millionaire, you have a big house on the hill. How do you explain that? You know?
Well, you know, pay is being raised by 300%, so you know, it's not surprising. So that's a thing. But you know, as I say, yeah, they need to show how they're
how them arrive at certain
attain
things.
such stuff
Exactly.
at such short period of time. Yeah.
Exactly. And all right, Jamaica is a country with a lot of springs and river, and we still have water problem. I don't understand that. Think about it. We're surrounded by water.
And
We
still
have
some places
we have
don't have water.
a lot of spring. We have a lot of river.
Yeah, that's true.
But yet some places in Jamaica have water problem in a 2025.
Yeah, some don't have water.
I don't understand that.
Well,
So me just feel like money, what them fi
use to actually build the country then.
use fi develop
Yeah.
and fix the water problem. I feel like them take the money they put in
man.
them pockets.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And not only in Jamaica, but many countries are like that. And many leaders in Africa are like that.
It's been happening.
You know?
Happening.
And it's full time black people unite.
Full-time Africa unite. All black people. All, you know?
Yeah, all black people is full time. We unite because every other race unite except us.
And they say that's how them defeat us, separation. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And we continue selling out each other after 400 years. That hurt me hard. Dominant, me always happy
Yeah.
to see another black man a step up in our life.
Yeah.
Me always happy. Me always glad to see a next man, a next black man like myself, succeed. I can't bad mind him. That not in my DNA. And if I see a black man I do bad, I'm willing to talk to him and give him the best advice that I can. Me is not the type to laugh off a person when them a do bad. Or if look down upon a person. Or if judge a person.
Okay.
And I wish every black man, every black woman,
Black woman.
every black man and every black woman start looking out for each other. You saw me I say?
Yeah.
That's the only way we are going to better our race.
Definitely.
And to start supporting each other businesses.
Yeah, that's crucial. Yeah, man, that's a crucial role. That definitely will help us build each other. Yeah, for real. Need more black millionaires, billionaires.
Yeah. And if your friend post them business on social media, you not take nothing for you like it, you know. Or if something nice happen for them and them post it, you not take nothing if you like it, you not take nothing for you drop a little comment and say congratulations my brother, congratulations my friend,
Yeah.
whatever. A lot of us have friends, Zane, and them not cheer you on.
Not cheering on.
Them not cheer you on. Them not root for you. You post something on social media. Them wouldn't even like it. I mean, your friend who you link up with on a regular basis, you know.
Yeah.
Because we are not happy for each other. And that's very sad.
Yeah. Unfair.
That is very, very, very sad. You saw me as a dominant? About the current state of Jamaica's economy, meaning the minimum wage, I think it's what, $16,000? What you think about $16,000
Minimum wage
per
16
week?
per week.
When you look at the cost of living, $500 for your loaf of bread.
Highway robbery. I don't support it. I don't condone it. It is ridiculous, you know. Well, you know, hats off to everybody who is actually working and, you know, receiving and, you know, handling and managing such wages. You know, but I think they need justice. They deserve justice. We need justice.
As in
we
them,
deserve
as
justice.
as in the minimum wage too little bit.
As in it, a little bit is an understatement. But you know, it need to be something need to be done there.
Because that same minimum wage, you know, a lot of people just use it for go back to work.
It's
just
lunch
fear.
Money. It's lunch money and bus fare. That's it.
No, but well, yes, that's true.
Yeah. Lunch money, bus fare.
However, at the same time, a lot of individuals still have to bring lunch to work because
Yeah.
Some take 2 or 3 transportation for reach work. You understand? So by the time the week finish, fare alone at 10,000. 11 or 12,000.
Yeah.
Them need.
Depends on the journey, and some of the journeys are, and the taxi fare. Sometimes the taxi fare fluctuates even when the time is early. So it's not a steady taxi fare. So sometimes it's even more than what you might check up.
But them always say, boy, them cannot pay more, or else the business will suffer.
Yeah,
Not every business. Think about it. All right. A supermarket.
Yeah.
Seeing a supermarket make millions per day.
Millions per day.
Yeah.
Supermarket.
All right, watch this. If 5,000 people, not 5,000, if 500 people spend $1,000, that's $500,000, 500,000.
500,000.
If 1,000 people spend $1,000,
So a million.
that's $1 million. Now think about it. One person spend 10, 15 grand, 20 grand,
more
30
than-
grand
more than
per
1,000.
grocery.
Yes, 30 grand for the month. You
Hold
said for the
on,
month, maybe like 3 weeks.
in a day, seeing one person,
One day, yeah.
I
One
spend,
person,
I
yeah.
spend 30,000
Yeah.
per grocery.
Yeah.
Imagine 500 people spend 30,000 per grocery.
Yeah, that's
In a day.
Yeah, man. That's,
Saying-
yeah, we have $1 million.
And then the next day come around, 500 more people come spend 30,000 again. So think about it, 7 days per week. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Supermarkets are making millions on a daily basis.
Yeah, true.
So when you go tell me, say, at the end of each week, you can only pay your worker them $16,000, that's a lie.
As I said, it's robbery, highway robbery at its best. Slavery, modern day slavery.
That is a lie. Yeah, I know some business cannot afford it because they may be a business that don't make as much money. But businesses like those, we don't even call a business. Those are not a business.
You think they shouldn't be employing people?
Yes, still employ, but I think another name would be fitting than
being called a business?
That's not a fully functional business. But look at a supermarket and other businesses that make millions on a daily basis. Those businesses definitely more than can pay more than 16,000 per week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when them say them cannot allow them at tell,
Yeah, that's
and them taking a feed yet. What you think about the $1,000 what the Prime Minister put on the minimum wage over there? 1,000.
so it had an increase and it was $1,000. That's not an increase. That's disrespect.
$1,000.
Yeah, it's not even funny.
How much them get for them increase?
It was
Millions.
Like 300%.
Hmm?
Yeah, millions, literally. It was millions off the bat.
And then as you put the $1,000 upon the minimum wage, the US rate go up and eat it up.
They'll be like, I heard y'all complaining about, you know, the 15,000 being like just bus fare. Here's 1,000. Here's an extra 1,000. Maybe this can
That's
buy
disrespect and insult
Yeah, that's
in the worst way.
Yeah, that's insulting, definitely. Yeah.
That just show you.
That's not an increase.
That just show you how them value the people. You want a pay raise, here's $1,000.
That's bad.
And then you go in your mansion, go cock up your foot and drink juice and eat food and laugh, the rich laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's boy. Protest. Yeah? We need an increase. We need at least a 200% increase for starters. And minimum wage. And you know, minimum wages jobs, they require more than minimum work. We more than minimum work.
Right.
Yeah,
you have to do so. It depend. A lot of minimum wage job. You have to do so much.
So much, more than so much.
Only if you get $16,000 at the end of the week.
You can't even bear to go back to work with way you're just tired, mash up.
And then when them do raise it, them say, see an extra $1,000.
For your effort. Use this for your doctor bill. Because people actually die over these stuff. People die working 15, 16,000 per week, and when the doctor bill for paid can't fund it. And the boss just hire someone else. You know, it's a serious issue. It's not funny. Serious issue.
Yeah. When you get sick or your child gets sick.
Yeah, go fund me.
You can't even fund it because you don't have the money. Yo, many sleepless nights people have, you know, mothers and father, you know, dog.
Yeah.
A lot of father stay up at night time, 3 o'clock, and look up in the roof and wonder how them are going to change the narrative, you know, the narrative of them life. You see me? How them are going to change the story. A lot of mothers have sleepless nights and a lot of mothers crying on me, dog. You understand what I say?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's hard. Especially when them have kids and, you know, multiples, more than one.
And don't tell me about education. Yeah, don't tell me about education because a lot of Jamaican men and women are educated and have degrees here and there, and some graduate high school with many subjects.
Yeah.
You understand? And cannot get a proper job. Why? Because them not build no infrastructure. Them not create no jobs. You understand? Them just a sell out the place to the Chinese them.
Oh.
When them fear build industries.
Yeah. Yeah, so more of the people of the country can benefit from those also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of building industries, they must sell out the land here and there to the Chinese, to the foreigners. You understand? Instead of building industries. So you find that the youths them not get no job. So them just go school, pay the school fee. Well, I think that is a scam. Pay the school fee.
School fee is a scam.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, because them go school, pay the school fee, yeah, come out of school or go wherever, get them degree, cannot get a job.
Why is school fee a scam though?
Because when them come out of school, them cannot get a job. The country now build up no industries, like I say.
Okay.
So a lot of them sit down in our country. Some of them go apply for visa and can't get no visa.
So it's a scam.
In my opinion.
Okay.
That's one of my view. I think. Yeah. I think to some degree it is a scam. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it don't make no sense. The youths them a pay them money, pay them school fee, pay for this, pay for that degree, get the degree, and then sit down.
Yeah. Some point.
That is a scam.
Sure.
Sit down in our country because no industries not built up in the country to take on the men and women. You understand? A lot of great minds in Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, man, a whole heap. A whole lot. You just need an opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of great minds in Jamaica, a lot of innovators.
Yeah.
But guess what? Them don't have that opportunity, like you said. For put them skill to use.
To the test.
You see me? Me feel like the government need to invest in some of the great minds in Jamaica. Even a man over one part over so. I don't remember, I see him make a robot.
Yes, man, them do
In Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, them do
They
some
make
incredible
robot
stuff, man. But them not get the highlight, nor the funding.
So a man like them there,
Yeah.
the government for invest in her.
True.
You know what I say? So that them can innovate and expose them innovation to the wider world at large.
Yeah. Yeah, as you say, we have some great minds, that's true.
But I guess them rather pocket the money and buy big vehicles and
Live large while the others suffer. While
the less fortunate, the citizens of Jamaica suffer, the less fortunate. And that's a shame.
Definitely is.
Because when for them pay are raised by so much, and you look upon a Jamaican who work minimum wage and barely can go work. When you look at that picture, it's clear to see that it's all a highway robbery. And them things are going from a pitney.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. Years, a lot of corrupt leaders. A whole lot of corrupt leaders. So that's why what Tory is doing seems so unusual, and it's unusual to a lot of countries because they're not used to their leaders actually stepping up and doing what's right.
Oh, you talk about Traore? Yeah, man, why am I do a real thing, man? A real thing because watch I now, seeing?
Yeah.
I like the fact that him kick the foreigners them out of the country, the troops them.
Okay.
And use female military.
Yeah.
Because for too long they've been sucking Africa dry. And when you go feed them country, them racist to you.
Yeah.
Them show you them racist face. So why should you live and accept those type of treatment? Them are going to continue doing it.
Yes, can't go for them country, then you look on some 100, 200 meters face.
You know what I realize about the colonizers?
Yeah.
The colonizers act like them don't use the restroom. Like me and you.
Them go space first, man. They have to go space first.
They act like them don't use the restroom like us.
Them go space first.
You know what I say?
Turn upside and down.
So until black man and black woman start standing up for each other and ourselves, until we start doing that, nothing not gonna change. Things are gonna remain the same.
Sure, nothing will change. Have to start stand up. Get up, stand up for your rights. Great Bob Marley.
No, sir. Definitely, we need to start support each other businesses, like me say. Yo, if you have a designer around the road, you don't take nothing to support the designer.
Yeah.
You don't have to go buy no
Gucci and Fendi.
No name brand. You know?
Yeah.
A piece of cloth, I said this already, a piece of cloth is just a piece of cloth. You understand? The design around the road, shirt is as nice or designed as nice as any Gucci, any Prada, any Fendi, any name brand. So you can support your black brother. Because a lot of these men and women who, a lot of these owners of these name brand company are racist. Don't like, don't care about us black people, don't like us. And every day we get up and support them. If I lie, me I tell me I lie, me I tell. But me no wanna lie, me I tell. A lot of these big companies, a lot of these owner of name brand company don't like black people.
Racist.
Or racist. But yet every day black people get up and support them.
Yeah, black people even support them the most.
And now support them own.
Them fellow, black.
Me rather showcase a black man design.
Black woman design.
And a black woman design before we showcase another race design or a design of another race. That is me. Me like to keep the money in the black community first.
Yeah.
First and foremost. Make the money circulate around in the black community. Many times over before you leave the black community. If you go into another community. That's how we need to start doing things. Yeah? And stop supporting who don't like us. Stop supporting who don't like us. Start support your own. Because them will take the money and are better for themselves, for them race, for them community. We need to do the same. Yes, so yeah man, so any final thing or any final thoughts to the people?
Well, just look into everything we have said, and just pure thoughts, give it some thought, and hopefully this can motivate you to see things better and open your eyes to certain stuff too,
Okay, yeah man, definitely. So remember to contact Dominant if you go upon wanna When I'm project or in next project?
Yeah, man, we have a project, you know, Obstacles Rhythm. We have Deborah Rascado, myself, Dominant, you see me? Depend it on some crazy tunes for drop. We have No Jailer by DJ Casey for drop too, and you don't know. We already dropped the Genius Jackson Romantic Smile, which Moonshine Darling by Sean Jenna, you see me? Only for big work, so you don't know. Stick me on my Instagram, dominant_music, music with a key at the end, 2K, MUSICKK, dominant_MUSICKK, music, DM me. Yeah, we can get some work done, yeah.
All right, there you have it, people. And I just want to say, so, ladies, you know, just know say when it comes to your relationship, you and your significant other, just know say uno is a team. You understand? Him can't do it by himself and you can't do it by yourself. Two of them have to communicate. That's how it's going to work. You have to communicate, you have to pull through together. Yeah, ladies, just remember that you is always a team. Alright? And don't stress out the man. Be the man, peace.
Yeah.
Saying?
Yeah.
And black people, unite. Black people, support each other. And if you have a friend or run a business, support him business. Yeah? And support a black designer before you support a designer from another race. Believe me. Black people are powerful. If we unite, can nothing stop the black race. Alright? So, unite. And that, my friend, is willpower. Indeed.
Indeed.